sing. Okay. All right. Well, come on down. It's ticking time. Society 11's
On the line.
Take your questions and topics on the board, or we'll just end up talking about
WP Horde.
Yeah, no one wants that.
They're the team. They got the tactics. The laser beam blocking the net, just like a storm. Bring in the inside battle, morph and transform. Plug in, tune in, what am I confusing? Try to be, try to bang, in Society 11th Street. Chat's on fire, the room tonight. Keyboards clicking at the speed of light. Kurt and Andy got it right. Giving wisdom on Friday night. So rev it up, grab your gear. It's our collective prime. Cravings for the codes add-on. Lock the grind. Power up the screens. Society's got your fix. Kurt and Andy are in the mix. Oh, it's Society 11's hour. Hear the electric call. Kurt and Andy leave the vault. Decipher it all. Listen.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good night, and of course,
times, roll nine.
Tango. Oh,
And it still wants to go, man.
yeah, I forgot. I didn't. I forgot to turn looping off. That's why. Anyway, good morning, good afternoon, good hello, and good Tango.
Tango.
It is Friday. It is good to be here on the Friday Live. I hope you've had an amazing week. Let's take a look at who we have in the chat. The J Dog was eagerly waiting.
Hey, dog.
And then Tony Prodger's in the house. John Smiley is here. Mike
John?
H is here. Mr. Steven is
Yeah.
here. Rob Borsuck, Classic Microcomputers, great channel. Go check it out. Tony Prodger is here. Hi, Tony. Hi, Ellie. Randy Smith, good to see you, and Tim Parker as well. And Mike H says, I'm great. He's bringing new contacts without lifting a finger. I snap into action and lead the way, but I'm not a superhero. What am I? Answer, Snapifier. Lead generation. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And I am loving it. I was... You know, again, we weren't going to talk about this, but I can't help it. Kurt was like, please, I don't want to talk about my stuff. And I'm like, but I can't help this, right? Only because I know of a feature that's coming, and I don't know if I'm allowed to mention it.
You can mention it.
Okay. So
It depends on which feature.
The locking that we were talking about.
Yep.
So basically, there is a feature going in so that you will be able to have sections that you can say, don't lock this content.
Right.
So what it means is you be able to send somebody there and they can see some of your content, but when they then go to see more, they're then asked to register. And I think that's a really nice idea. And I was saying to Kurt, the reason I'm excited, I've been in NicePage, I've been redesigning my website because I wanted to make it more of a link tree type thing. Who I was and about me and just some buttons. Gumroad stores over here, this store's over here. My, if I do a blog on Medium, say, I go, that's over here. And because I want to, again, I think I'm very much aware that it's getting yourself on multi-platforms and it's that thing. So instead of trying to do it all on one website and trying to do it with WordPress, use the power of these other things. So there are other platforms that rank so highly in SEO if you use them as a blogging platform without you really trying. They're just literally the bloggers are just writing the content and it's doing the rest. So I'm like, makes sense. Go and use one of those platforms for blogging and then just link it out with a button. Well, now we're going to have this. I'm actually just going to make my homepage a Snapify page and redirect my domain to it.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, I'm going to scrap what I'm doing in NicePage at the moment because I've been laying out the buttons, working out what buttons I want. I'm sort of building a similar thing in Snapify anyway. So I'm now going to go, right, screw this. Let's just do it the one time and link over to it. So Snapify is going to become my homepage.
And here is some more interesting. I had a conversation with Jerome, and Jerome's like, I've got a 10 module course. How can I set that up inside of Snapify? He goes, I want it drip day by day. He goes, I don't want them to see it all at once. He goes, because when someone sees it all at once, they don't really consume the information. I want to be able to send them day by day. And I was like, well, what you do is you create 10 snaps. Each snap has the module information. And then you lock it behind a code, a different code. And then you create one main snap. You list all the other snaps there. When they click to go over to the other snap, they have to put in the code. Well, guess what? You're in control of emailing that code out with your sequence, with the email sequence. So you could delay it one day, send out this one. Day 2, send out this one. Day 3, send out this one. And then now you are in control and dripping content, only utilizing snaps and your autoresponder. Simple.
The internet is changing. It has been. It constantly evolves. And one of the ways it's evolving is that people want, when they land on a site, just to be given easy choice. They want to just click, navigate, click, navigate, click, navigate, get exactly what they want, read it, and fuck off. But it gone are the days where people want to sit on your site and read everything you've ever written. What happens is they come to you, they go, oh yeah, that's what I want. And they look for that thing. And I think that's why so many influencers now are using things like Linktree, because that way on Instagram they can have the Linktree and then that goes to everything else. And so no matter what they're on, they can put that one URL. And I think it's the way things are going. It is a necessity now if you're in online business to be on multiple platforms and to keep your homepage stuff relatively simple.
Because simplicity on a mobile device is required. And that's one of the nice things about Snapify is it's built for mobile and desktop and tablet.
Yeah. Anyway, the quick reminder. I'm going to get this reminder out of the way now while the moneymakers are here. There is no Friday Night Marketing Raw this week. We are taking a week off. The advantage Kurt's driving, and I've got some other stuff to take care of. I'm actually working still. I'm doing marketing related stuff. I'm doing a talk for another group of marketers, which I'm hoping I get. I'm still haven't. It's how many hours away? And we're still finalising details back and forth. They've been negotiating for a couple of weeks, and I have gone to them. It's deal breaker for me. If you want me, that's the deal. But I should be doing a little mini, I suppose the word, they call it a lecture. It's not a lecture. It's a teaching thing. It's I'm going to be on the whiteboard.
It's a TED Talk.
Kind of is, but I think it's about an hour, and it's on quantum funnel mechanics. That's an interesting title, isn't it? But I said to them, I want the recording because I want to be able to sell it. I don't want to have to re-record it a second time or whatever else. So, then they're just asking me what's involved. Where will I be selling it and some other stuff? And can they still use it? For that? And I'm going, you can do what you fucking want with it, but I want the rights. I want to own the copyright too. You don't. I want exclusive. You know. So anyway, we're just nailing down the last minute. It's just funny how these things come together. It was agreed weeks ago, subject to that, and then they hadn't come back to me, and then I just sent them a message and went, "This is today, and we haven't finalised the thing yet." Oh, hang on. So hopefully, I'll be away doing that tonight, for which I get paid handsomely for, and I get, yeah, exactly.
It's the handsomely part that got my attention.
Well, and this is how I negotiate those things now. I go, look, yeah, I'll come and do it for that fee, but I also want the recording. I want to own the recording and be able to do what I want with it. I won't cheapen it because I know this is for their members, right? So I'm not going to cheapen it and give it away. But I want to be able to sell it on my Gumroad store, and I want to be able to take clips out of it and use them. But I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to mention them, their organisation, or advertise them. I just want to use it as my content. So there's just this final thing because there's an argument about whether their branding will be at the bottom corner or not. So, and I've gone, no, I want the recording without the branding. You're recording with the branding, they can do what they want with it. But I want a copy of the recording with them, and I want the legal right to use it, etc. So I'm just tying that down with them at the moment. I'm sure it will get sorted because if it doesn't, they haven't got a speaker tonight and they've been advertising it for 3 weeks. Anyway, it's time. Before the Moneymakers go,
yes,
if there's not a Friday Night Marketing Raw tonight, we won't be able to answer an important question. So as an exclusive on this live,
Has George Wigan given David Kirby his money back yet?
no,
no, he hasn't.
No.
And that was.
Has George Wigan given David Kirby his money back yet?
There we go.
Still no.
Anyway, and on that note, Moneymakers, thank you for joining us.
Moneymakers, we love you. But not as much as we like Society 11.
Not as much as we love Society 11, who get the rest of this live, and they get a live on a Wednesday as well, and they get the best damn marketing group there is out there, and they get a members area packed with stuff. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?